What's going on, guys? It is yours truly. It's your boy CJ. And I know you guys have not heard much from me since the day of my surgery. As a matter of fact, the last vlog I did, and if the camera's a little shaky, guys, I'm sorry. It's where this tile I'm on, and it's on my tripod. It's a little bit shaky when I move like that. But as a matter of fact, the last vlog I did was of me the day of surgery. After they were done, I was coming home, and needless to say, I finally went back and watched that vlog because Jeffrey told me it was quite funny and entertaining. So I went back and watched it, and it was entertaining a little bit. I don't really remember doing that vlog, not a lot of it. I think I remember, gosh, I don't even know if I remember hitting the record button, to be honest about it. I remember hitting upload to YouTube. I do remember doing that from my phone. Anyway, that was the last vlog I did last time you guys heard from me. A lot has happened since that day. I know I've not been live a lot over here on Criminal Justice, which is something we usually do about 5 days a week. We're usually streaming Monday through Friday. Normally it's been Farm Sim 25 lately. And I know we were supposed to start the Dark Pictures Anthology House of Ashes. I don't know if I'm still going to do that. I haven't really decided if I want to do that here on the channel or if I want to put that on my Patreon. Because and that's what I've been doing lately, guys. There's a couple of reasons why I have not been live this past week, and a lot of the week before that. Is for those that don't know, I did have surgery. They did put the fistula in my arm, the fistula, and it did take. So that means it worked. It's a good thing. So that means that this access in my chest, in about 6 to 8 weeks, this will be ready to use. I'm sorry if I keep looking at myself, guys. I want to make sure I'm looking at the right spot. But after this heals in about 6 to 8 weeks, it's wrapped up right now, this will be able to be used, and they will be taking this access out, which will be great because two things. Once this is out, I can finally get in the pool and go swimming with my kids. And number two, I can finally get under the shower and clean myself. Lately, like for the last year, for those that don't know, I've been taking nothing but baths. This is probably going to be a little bit of a vlog. I got a lot to say, guys. We have a lot to cover from the last couple of weeks that I haven't really been on YouTube a lot. I think we were live, not this past week, but the week before that, we were live up till like that Wednesday night. Was I live that Wednesday night? The night before surgery? I don't know if I was. I might have been. I don't know. It may have been the last Tuesday. Anyway, Wednesday night, I remember I had to take a bath this night before surgery. I had to go and take a bath, clean off real good, wash my dial, soap, all that good stuff. Y'all know how it all goes with surgery. Went into surgery the next day, and they did it, and it took about a couple hours to get it done, but my arm was in a great amount of pain when I woke up. But I was feeling pretty good, to say the very least. But the reason I haven't really been live on my main channel the past, probably I would say almost 2 weeks, is because, for one, I had this done. But the thing is, the day after I had this done, I actually came home making content. As a matter of fact, the day of the surgery, I came straight home and got on my Farming Simulator and started playing it for a while, just to kind of distract my mind from the pain. And for those that are wondering, no, I do not take painkillers. I have a very addictive personality, so I stay away from stuff like that. But what I did do for the pain, that seemed to work really good, was my wife went out and fixed me, she fixed me some hot toddies. And for those that don't know what a hot toddy is it's an old remedy for people who have like the flu, or people who have back pain, people who have, just joint pain. That's what it's mainly for, is like a sickness. Like if you're sick, you can drink one of those and bam, it makes you feel like 100%. And a hot toddy is a mixture of, it's like 2 tablespoons of whiskey, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 2 tablespoons of honey. Now, it's pretty strong going down, but the lemon juice and honey takes away from that whiskey. And the only whiskey I'll ever drink, that I've ever drank in my life, really, is Lord Calvert. So at least I was drinking in the Lord, right? Anyway, a long story short, I didn't want to go into all that, but long story short, the wife fixed me some hot toddies. My arm felt a lot better. So I started kind of drinking those for pain, maybe like 2 or 3 a night. And it was really helping. It was also helping with my sleep as well. And then, so the reason I haven't been live, let me get back to that. The reason I haven't been live for the last couple of weeks on the channel is because, for one, I had surgery, and two, I've just created a new Patreon last week or the week before that. I created a brand new Patreon, and there's 5 tiers in that Patreon, and I'll link the Patreon in my pinned comments, guys. For those who want to take a look at it, there's 5 tiers. It's a $5 tier. There's a $10 tier, $25, $50, and a $100 tier. Each tier has its own set of perks, and there is some great perks. Now, I will tell you this. For those who want to know, the difference between the perks here on my memberships and the difference between the perks on Patreon is because, hey, sorry guys, my dogs are wrestling. Cut it out. Is because my Patreon has way better perks than my memberships on YouTube. So on YouTube, I think I only have a $5 and a $10 tier. On Patreon, I have a $5, $10, $25, $50, and a $100 tier. But all those tiers come with their own perks, and the higher that you go in the tiers, the better your perks become. So, and I've already got content up over there. That was my point to all of this, going around the bush here, taking the side road. My point to all of this, the reason I haven't been live the last couple weeks is because, one, of surgery, and then the day after my surgery, I actually got up, I came in here, I had to go to dialysis, and then I came home. I came in here right after dialysis, the day after my surgery, and I started pumping out content. And on my Patreon, guys, we've already got content up over there. I've got everything from Farm Sim 25 to PGA Tour 2K23 tutorials. I've been uploading stuff over there on Patreon. There's a lot. There's LSPDFR patrols over there. You guys want to check those out? It is paid tiers, though. I want y'all to keep that in mind. Again, I'll link the Patreon in the pinned comments. It'll also be in my description. And come over and show me some support, guys. I'd really appreciate it. For whatever you get, whatever tier you get, I promise you will get those perks every single time. But that's the reason I haven't been live last week, guys, and the week before. That's because I had surgery. Hey! Tiny, come here. Come here, Sadie Bear. Sadie Bear, come here. Come here, Sadie. I'm sorry, guys. My dog's wrestling. Come here, Sadie. Stop. All right. So the reason I haven't been live the last couple of weeks is because I had surgery, and I've been just uploading content to my CJ Farms. I've been trying to come up with some new streams on criminal justice, and I've been uploading videos to my Patreon. So like I said, the day after surgery, I came home and started pumping out content. That's what we do as YouTubers, man. When we start this journey, we never imagine it to be as addictive as it is. And it's so extremely addictive. It's like I can never put out enough videos. And when I get up in the morning, the first thing I think about is, what videos can I do today? What different content can I do for CJ Farms or criminal justice? Or what kind of different content can I put out for the Patrons, you know? And we don't have any Patrons yet. I have a free member over there, but there's a spot where you can join for free, but I'm not too keen on that, because in my opinion, Patreon is not a place where you get things for free. It's a place where you come to, you pay a certain price, you get certain perks, right? So anyway, hey, Tiny, come here. Them dogs are annoying me. But I forgot what I was saying now. But anyway, the perks over on Patreon are way better. The tiers are way better. There's already content up over there ready to go for those who want to purchase a Patreon. You can join as a free member. You can do that all you like. That's your choice, but you just don't get any perks with that free membership. I don't offer perks for those who join for free. I just don't think that's what Patreon is all about. For anybody that knows what Patreon is, and for those that know who know creators that have Patreon, they charge for their stuff. For example, a good example, Mike from the Blue Line Vibes channel. He has a Patreon, and he has tons of content over there, but his patrons come in and they pay for those tiers, and they get special exclusive content. Speaking of that, I need to renew my Patreon over there with Mike from the Blue Line Vibes channel. And I'll tell you, man, he puts out a lot of great content on Patreon. Mike from the Blue Line Vibes channel, he puts out a lot of great content. And, you know, don't get me wrong, guys. We're still going to do content here on YouTube, live streams on criminal justice, content on CJ Farms, and content on Patreon. It's just going to take me a while to get everything out, because That's why I've not been live, guys, because I've just been busy trying to come up with new ideas for the live streams over here, coming up with fresh content for CJ Farms, which is obviously going to be Farm Sim 25 right now. I do have exclusive tutorials over on the Patreon. I've got exclusive content over there ready to go. And there's different tiers of content you can purchase. So it's all up to you. And that's the reason I have not been live. And I apologize for anyone out there who watches me on a regular basis, which is like a handful of you folks out there who watch me every week. No matter what I'm playing, no matter what I'm doing, you guys are there to watch me. Just like this vlog, all of those people right there in that circle will come and watch this vlog, and I know they will. With that said, everyone, we're going on 10 minutes, man. I got to upload this video. That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently in the Criminal Justice CJ Farms game station here, and I'm about to probably play some more Farming Simulator 25. I haven't really had the chance to just sit down and play. The whole time I've been playing this game, I've just been learning about it. I've been in there just learning, not playing for pleasure, but just learning about the game so I can teach you guys about the game. And there's going to be more. There's going to be a lot of tutorials coming out of CJ Farms here very soon, guys, because that's what I needed to do. You know, my plan when the game first dropped a few weeks ago was I want to get tutorials out. I want to get tutorials out. And I can do that, and I can do basic stuff on basic tutorials. But when I put those tutorials out, I want them to be step for baby step, and I want them to be to the T. I want to have everything right, and I want it to be absolutely perfect for you guys. So you're learning from that experience in the video that I'm producing for you. Again, guys, and another reason I haven't been live too is since this game dropped a few weeks ago, I've been averaging about 2.5 hours of sleep at night. So I'm going to bed. I've been going to bed around here around 2:30 in the morning. I'm getting right back up at 4:30, popping an energy drink, and I'm going at it, getting my day started. You know, getting up at 4:30, getting my kids up at 5:45, and then I either hit the road to dialysis or I come right here and work. And it's, you know, so finally, all that caught up to me. I went for 2 or 3 weeks with about 2.5 hours of sleep a night, and it finally all caught up to me a couple of days ago, and I just couldn't go no more. I literally could not go no more, and I had to sleep. And I remember it was around, what is today? Today is Friday, so it was like around noon on Wednesday. And I did not go to dialysis that day, but it was around noon on Wednesday. And I just, all of a sudden, man, I was going to come in here and work. You know, I did my normal routine, went to bed at 2:30 that morning, got up at 4:30, you know, got my kids off to school. And I came in here to sit down my PC and work, and bam, it just hit me out of nowhere. And I just had to, it's like I had to sleep. You know, you can tell yourself, your mind can tell yourself to go. But after a while, your body is going to force you to slow down. Because when you're lacking that sleep and your body's not resting, your mind, everything is just going to shut down on you. So I finally just had to call it a day on Wednesday. I come in here to sit down. I was actually about to hit the record button on my Stream Deck. And I was just like, and I got really drowsy and really tired, man. I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I've got to go rest, man. So I've been resting. I left you guys a community tab on YouTube here. And I told you guys, hey, I just been resting. And that's what I've been doing. I've been resting, putting out Patreon content, putting out CJ Farms content, thinking of new ideas for CJ Farms, trying to do that. But I just want to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. I don't ever leave you guys hanging on you know, what's going on in my life. I don't leave you guys hanging. I always keep you guys in the loop. It might be a couple of weeks before I get a vlog out, but I eventually get to you all. And I appreciate everybody's patience. I appreciate your understanding. I just now had the chance to go get me a bath since my surgery. I just was able to take one a day. They said it was safe for me to take one a day. So I finally got to get a bath, and it felt so good. I got to wash and clean and shave, and I feel like a brand new man. So the wife is out Christmas shopping. My youngest is at her Nan and Papa's, which is my mom and dad's, and my 2 older children, Chloe and Jazzy, I believe are going to their friend's house here in a few minutes. And Dad's gonna work. That's because that's what I do. I work. I pump out content on YouTube. With that said, everyone, I will quit talking your heads off. I do have about a half a can of NOS in me, so forgive me if I'm yapping a little bit and I'm going from side to side on my conversation, not staying on point. I do apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience, your understanding, and your love and support of the channel. Again, the Patreon will be linked in the description. It will also be in the pinned comments. Guys and girls, please come over there and show me some love and show me some support. I would greatly appreciate it. I promise you, whatever tier you purchase, you will get exactly that content or whatever it is that you pay for. I promise you will get it. With that said, everyone, until next time, God bless. Take care of yourself. Stay in prayer. Love one another. And peace out. I will see you all in the next video.